Hello, today in this video we will be looking at a very important topic. We will be looking at low sex drive, low libido, low desire for sex in women, in ladies. Now, to be clear, this doesn't mean that she's not romantic or she doesn't desire other things like foreplay, but we're talking about the sexual act itself. In this video we will be looking at 6 or thereabout common and very important causes of low libido, low sex drive. In the next video, we will move on to practical solutions to improve the sexual desire, sexual drive, and the libido. And I'm very sure you find this video very helpful, so do well to hit the like button. So the first cause for low libido, low sex drive among ladies is psychological. Now, if a lady's background and upbringing and culture paint sex as something that is dirty, sinful, something that shouldn't be enjoyed by ladies, something that shouldn't be demanded or even desired by ladies, something that is meant for men, like a men's thing. This could affect the lady psychologically because the mind has been programmed to see sex as something that is dirty, as something negative. And so if a lady is brought up with this mindset from the culture, from religion, from the family, from institutions, the subconscious mind registers it that way. And you know, sex is largely in the head, in the mind. And so if the mind has this picture about sex, it will affect the lady's desire and drive for sex. And because the mind doesn't change its programming that easily, the lady will most likely have issues with desiring sexual intercourse. And so sexual beliefs and sexual prohibitions from the family, from your religion, from the society, from the culture, if wrongly done, sexual beliefs and prohibitions, if wrongly done, is one of the major causes of low libido, of sexual frigidity, of low sex drive, or low desire for sex among ladies. The second major and common cause of low libido, low sex drive among ladies is personal, what I call personal. And this involves things about the lady herself. Things like past history of rape, past history of forced sex. Now, this is not rape, forced sex. Past history of date rape, actually date, but there's no full consent. Past history of sexual and even physical and emotional abuse. If a lady has this persistent guilt and fear and worry and anxiety concerning sex or sexual topics because of some past personal issues she had, apart from that, other personal issues like if she's always stressed, emotional stress or physical stress from excessive work, either in the home or in the workplace, that could affect her sex drive. And if a lady is suffering from things like depression or anxiety, also some personal weaknesses like poor and low self-esteem, poor self-image, poor body image, or excessive self-consciousness has the strong potential to affect a lady. So things in her past, things in her emotions, things in her body, and the way she sees and views herself and her body can affect her sex drive. The third major and common cause of low desire for sex among ladies is problems. Now, if a lady has conflict in her home, maybe she's not happy with her marriage, or conflict in her workplace or with her boss, this can affect her desire for sex. So it could be workplace problems, maybe employment problems or salary problems, or problems in the home, because a lady has to feel loved, has to feel desired and wanted, and also respected. And again, a lady has to feel number one for all the juices and the fluids and the hormones that makes one desire sex to flow. Also, if a lady doesn't get support, maybe lack of support financially, lack of support in the home, lack of support in the chores of the home, lack of romantic words, lack of love words, lack of love action or romantic actions, also problems like poor communication, lack of intimacy, a feeling of neglect actually quenches that desire for sex. The next major cause of low libido and low sex drive among women is the partner. If her man has poor sex skills, the man is not educated enough sexually on how to perform and how to satisfy the wife, it could affect her sex drive, because there is nothing to desire, right? Okay, so if the partner doesn't know things about extended foreplay, what to do and places to touch and things like that, it could affect her desire for sexual intercourse, because, well, he just comes there to satisfy himself and leaves her hanging. So that in itself leads, like a vicious cycle, will lead to her not desiring sex. This is a major issue in many homes. Also, if the lady is not sexually attracted to her partner, her man, maybe to the man's form of hygiene or the man's appearance, that in itself could affect her sex drive. How attractive the partner is to the lady sexually matters a lot in determining if she will perpetually have this low desire for sex or not. The next point here, one of the major and common causes of low libido or low sex drive, is what I term pathological. Pathological meaning medical conditions. So there are certain medical conditions and illnesses that can affect the sex life and sex drive of a lady negatively. So things like diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, cancer, some disease of the hormone like hormonal imbalances, heart disease, and so on can affect a lady's desire for sex. Apart from that, psychiatric conditions too can affect a lady's desire for sex, especially psychiatric conditions that involves the mood, things like depression or anxiety disorders. Vaginal infections. So if a lady constantly has these vaginal infections and there's foul odor and pain and itching and rashes and all those stuff, it can affect her because she will not be free enough, especially if she's aware that she has this, vaginal infection that she's finding it difficult to cure. It can perpetually affect her self-esteem and her freedom to desire sex. And there are some minor things here and there that can affect a lady's desire for sex, like anemia, especially ladies who bleed a lot during their menses. They constantly have this low amount of blood in their body, and so that in itself can affect desire for sex. Also, there are some surgeries like the ones where the womb is removed, hysterectomy. In some ladies, not all, in some ladies it can affect their desire for sex. Now let's go to a group of causes, common causes that I term plus, right? First, childbirth. For some ladies, their desire for sex decreases immediately after childbirth. For some ladies, not all. Also, for some ladies during pregnancy, their desire for sex drops. For others, it actually increases. In addition, for some ladies, menopause or the period around menopause, maybe when they start getting to the age of 45 and above, some ladies observe decrease in their desire for sex. However, for others, it's actually the reverse. The desire for sex increases. For some women, their libido is related to their monthly cycle. It is high during ovulation, and it makes sense because the body wants a baby, and so during ovulation, when the egg is being released, the desire for sex increases, and then the libido drops immediately after ovulation. There are some other things that actually could decrease your desire for sex, like cigarette smoking, excessive alcoholism, use of drugs, like drugs that are used for treatment of hypertension and depression and pain and anxiety. Some of those drugs used can affect your desire for sex. Also, contraceptive pills. Contraceptive pills can reduce a lady's desire for sex. And lack of privacy and distractions. Some persons don't know, but this is a major cause of lack of desire for sex. If there are distractions, maybe kids and then the same room or in the next room, or some little things, here and there. If you find this video very helpful, do it to hit the like button and stay subscribed to this YouTube channel, because in the next video we will be looking at practical solutions to help a lady radically boost her sex drive and sex desire, and we'll be giving practical solutions. Take charge of your health and happiness, and I'll see you in the next one.